Here you can see the section we cleared along the lake and the section we have not cleared along the lake. Hey YouTube, MinnesotaEric here. So I thought I'd show you what kind of clearing we did alongside our eastern lake where we're going to be putting in the campground. The idea here is that we came in here and I'm getting hung up on there. I guess there's still plenty of tree litter to pick up, but the idea here is that we wanted to give everybody a bit of a view instead of kind of monolithically looking at woods. Like if you look across the way there, monolithically, woods, yeah, not so exciting. We'll clear out that too, selectively clear that out as well, but that's a much later project. For now, we wanted to clear out this section here, give anybody who's camping in the field behind me, this 10-acre field, an opportunity to have a view. And so I'd like to have picked a less windy day to do this, but it is what it is, so we'll see how this works. Mark and I, we started out clearing this section, and it's just a lot of straw jack material, and cutting down trees is just easier to make a slash pile out of it and burn them. So we put the slash pile out there, and I had kind of already decided to do this, but I wanted to hire a forest mulcher to come in here because I know that type of machine is much faster than mine. And so we ended up hiring a forest mulcher to come in. And I would have a lot more video clips of that, except I was sicker than a dog. It was the first week of school, and I came down with the plague. The kids brought a plague, so I don't have any kids myself, but I have friends with kids, and I got their plague. So, at any rate, what you can see here, this is all kind of nicely done. There's a lot of little work to do. Come in here with a brush saw and trim up the smaller stuff around the trees. And over time, we'll pick up the bigger of the slashes on the bottom, and we're going to have to come in here and mow and mow and mow for a few years to make sure that this brush dies and stays dead. The irony of hiring a forest mulcher is when I first moved up here, I was going to buy a big 100 horsepower track loader and something like a Falcon forest mulcher. And I knew that was probably going to set me back maybe $110,000. But I knew once I got up here, I was going to instantly have a business, a way to make a living. And my local power company, they had an arm where they did brush service for $90 an hour, and they had a big Terex 110 and another big Falcon, and they're charging $90 an hour. And I thought to myself, how on God's green earth could I ever compete against that? I had no idea how they do it. I mean, the operating costs on the equipment, the insurance, and then paying yourself something, that was over $90 an hour. I just didn't know how they could do it. So finally, I decided, hey, I'm going to hire a forest mulcher. So I call up my local power company to hire them for $90 an hour. And they said, whoa, Eric, we stopped doing that 2 months ago because we were losing too much money. Well, that solves a question the guy who operates a local sawmill and I didn't understand. How could they operate for $90 an hour with that kind of equipment? Anyway, just a little story. Trying to keep a variety of species here. So this looks like a basswood tree, so he kept a basswood tree. When I was around and able to help them, I was doing the rock hound thing and digging these rocks out. Ultimately, we don't want to run into them either because we're going to keep mowing here. And so we don't want to ding our blade either on them. Where the oaks were, we tried to keep them. So here's a nice oak. And we have a couple of white pines here, 3 white pines kind of in a row here, which is kind of nice. I wish there were more. And some trees just have to die because they're dead, get knocked over. That's something, that looks like it's old jack pine there. So I need to get my tractor back out here probably in the spring before everything grows out and really start picking up more logs. Down here further, I've got another slash pile. In fact, maybe I'll try to burn this stuff in the slash pile. So these bigger logs we can get. Slash piles. I don't know which one's closer. We're about halfway between both of them from here. Not too bad. Anyway, there's plenty of logs to pick up. And look over there, you can see the gate, temporary fence and temporary gate. And maybe we'll want to make another slash pile. There's enough stuff laying around here. Maybe I just want to grab it and make a slash pile. We'll make that suggestion of Mark. We make a 3rd slash pile, I think. Mark and I have a lot of slash piles burned this year. So you're camping there, and you can have fires down here, and can you imagine? This is pretty. This is pretty. And there's where our other slashes pile is. We got some more trees we got to take down. But I tell you what, overall it looks pretty. Well, you can see it looks pretty. And that's the goal. We kind of want to have a sense of a park, even where we have a field, you know. That's what we're looking for. And it's going to look worse before it looks better, but you know, that's the process. So YouTube, I thought I'd share what we've been up to in our 4th installment of the Campground series, and it's coming along. It's going to be a multi-year project, so there's going to be a whole bunch of Campground series videos. But I tell you what, if you want to see them, you're going to have to subscribe. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and I tell you what, if anything, it also helps me get better cameras and better audio. So thanks a lot, YouTube, for your support. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.